At the middle point of week number 11, we have 3 new players in the set, and one artist takes us all the way back to 1893. An artist is teaching us things with these cards, and here again, CES is going to teach me more about an individual I didn't know before I saw their card today. And another thing I learned after my Monday show is that CES is actually pronounced CES. So I do apologize to CES for the numerous times I've said CES since the beginning of Project 70, but it also brings up a bigger point. If I ever mispronunciate a term or a name of an artist in the set, please let me know, because I want to be as accurate as possible here. But welcome to episode number 31. My name is Chris, otherwise known on Twitter and Instagram is at CRT_sportscards. And my website is where you want to go for everything related to Project 70. That is simply CRTsportscards.com. And I do also have sort of a ask of the community here. I am not the most advanced when it comes to web design and making my website as optimal as possible. One thing that I've done this year versus last year when it came to Project 70 versus Project 2020 is I feel the website is completely 180 degrees better when it comes to the way the checklist is presented, the way the other charts are presented, their live Google documents. But the one thing I want to have on the website is a filterable checklist. And so if anyone out there is proficient when it comes to web design, if you could reach out to me through Twitter, Instagram, or my email address, chris@crtsportscards.com. I'm looking to make my checklist completely filterable by any criteria of the header. So please let me know, because I think that'll make the website even better. But now what makes the set even better is having more players included and more teams. We're still struggling on having every team represented in Project 70, but we have 3 new players in the set. We have Bill Buckner, we also have Matt Kemp, and we have Garrett Cole. Yes, there are some Dodgers, yes, there are some Yankees, but we know what to expect right now in Project 70 with the Dodgers and the Yankees. But when you think about those 3 players in the set, which one of the 3 were you most surprised to see included in Project 70? I will tell you, when it comes to surprises over the past couple of days, my biggest surprise was not seeing Buckner or maybe even Matt Kemp in Project 70. They make sense for the artist and the inclusion. My biggest surprise was seeing that Bill Buckner artist proof by Ron English sit on the website for probably almost 12 hours. It was very, very tempting to jump on there and pick that up the more it sat there and sat there. But then I realized, you know what? I really want a foil of that card more so than the artist proof, so I'll wait, I'll save the funds. But this gets to my larger point here and sort of something I asked on Twitter and Instagram today. And by the way, thank you so much for all of the talk and comments and questions around the card and question I posted today on Instagram, which is this exact card. And so the question at hand for that blank card was this: if your favorite Project 70 artist released that exact card today and said, look, this will make sense at the end of this, meaning the end of Project 70, would you buy that card from your artist? Would you trust them with your $20 now, knowing the end result, the answer won't come for 6 to 7 months down the road? And here's why I say that, and here's why I posed the question to the group. We are about to hit light speed with this set. Right now, being 1,020 cards, 3 cards per day, feels kind of slow. It's like, when's it gonna pick up? When's it gonna get a little bit faster? And right now, next week, it's going to get faster. There are 4 cards per day going forward as of Monday, it appears. So that's 20 per week. And also I saw someone on Twitter or Instagram made this comment, which made a lot of sense, so I take no credit for it. They said we are now going to see an artist new card every roughly 2.5 weeks, because they can release over 50 cards in 2.5 weeks. But what is the real goal here of Project 70? Now, every one of us has different goals. Some of us, it could be to own a foil, to own a gold, to complete an artist set, a player run. There are many, many different goals. But the one goal that I think we all share as a community is making it to the end, which is when we see card 1020. And that is a line that I said when we were in Project 2020. We have to make it to card 400. So the number one constraint on our sort of end goal right now is our budget. How do we properly budget for the set when we still have nearly 900 cards to go in the set? It's going to be very easy right now to go broke quickly when it comes to 20 cards per week, 50 every 2.5 weeks. And when we're tempted with like artist proofs and artist autographs, it's going to get very, very expensive very quickly. And so when budgets get tight, what do we have to do as an individual? We have to make difficult decisions. Which one am I going to pay now? Which one am I going to pay later? Everybody's been in that cycle one time in their life, and we're kind of getting there right now with Project 70. And also over the weekend, I did put up on the website, just for some visibility, everything that I've purchased in the set, just to kind of give you an idea of when I'm talking about cards I like, or maybe ones that I'm not passing on, or ones that I am passing on, if I'm not buying them. So it's just for fun, for some visibility around what I'm purchasing. So going off of that list, you can see right now, I am currently live on 21 artist sets. That means I've purchased all 3 cards of 21 artists. Now, some of those are for some customers, for some pre-order bundles I did at the beginning of the year, but a vast majority of them, 18 of them, are for me personally. Now, sometimes I do give away cards that are part of that chain, so I can then end up having the poster at the end and maybe do some other bigger giveaway at the end. I don't know how that's gonna work, but let's think about this from just a consumer perspective. How are you gonna know when to jump out of an artist set? Because right now I can tell you, finishing 18 to 20 sets for me from a budget perspective is just going to be way out of what I expected to spend right now in Project 70. So now let's bring it all the way back to that blank card and use 2 of my examples from the website. Of course, we have New York Nico with his Garrett Cole, or actually with their Garrett Cole, with Naomi helping out New York Nico on the design of these cards. What is the one sort of trending theme of the card? It is the pink in all 4 in the New York theme set. But here it is. If New York Nico right now for me released a blank card, that would be an automatic buy, because I am a massive fan of New York Nico and what he's doing with his set. But here again, we also have Ron English, another artist I am right now 3 for 3 on. The second card, of course, was because of a giveaway, but we have him releasing that Bill Buckner, and he is taking us back to 1893 with the Edvard Munch Scream painting, sort of maybe paying homage to it. It looks very much like the Scream poster, and when you think about Bill Buckner, the Scream, it all works together. But if they release a blank card right now for Ron English, and yes, I know I tweeted and I posted about the fact that I like his cards, I just don't know. That is one I'd have to sleep on and think about. But I think at the end of the day, if English brought out that blank card, I would have to pass and break up my 20 card set. So use this card as your judge when it comes to yes or no on an artist. It's the best way to figure out if you're in or if you're out as the set continues on to card 200, 300, 400, all the way to card 1020. Now, thankfully, I do not have to make that blank card decision on any of the next 4 artists. But when it comes to the Tuesday releases, what released alongside Bill Buckner, we have Andrew Theo with his Aaron Judge, and then we have Chinatown Market with their Clayton Kershaw. Taking that Kershaw first, I do believe in my mind right now, the Kershaw is now better than the Maguire and the Ichiro. The 2 things I like the most about Kershaw, or the card itself, is the fire coming from the pitch and then the fire on the Dodgers name. I thought they were just kind of a neat add to the card overall, because Clayton Kershaw, of course, is a fireball pitcher. So very, very nice Kershaw here. Who knows if the Dodger fans will like this card, but I do think this is Chinatown Market's best card to date. And then speaking about the judge here, when it comes to Andrew Theo, I do like this judge better than the last Aaron Judge in the set by Morning Breath. But taking a look just here at Theo's work, it's very, very hard to compete against his 1952 mantle. Also, Aaron Judge right now, this is not the 2017 Aaron Judge, the year that he used for this card, but it is interesting and fun to think back to what the hobby was like in 2017 when Aaron Judge was hitting just home run after home run after home run. So this card may not be a home run at the end of the day. We'll see how it sells, but it is fun to think back to 2017 and Aaron Judge's performance. And now, when it comes to maybe looking back over the first 150 cards in the set, if there is an artist that I have completely missed the mark on because I maybe have not given them enough credit for their artwork or just not looked deep enough or have the true understanding of the history of their work when it comes to Major League Baseball, it is Imsbands. And this is, of course, their third card in the set. This is Matt Kemp. Maybe a surprise addition here to Project 70 to some, but here is the key for this card. I would listen and watch his Instagram video about this card. We have Nipsey Hussle, we have Crenshaw, and those are two things right now that I just can't fully maybe explain in the proper words or give this card the proper due. So I would definitely take a look at Imsbands' video, watch it. I need to learn more about Imsbands because I think I am missing an opportunity here with this artist because the first couple of cards haven't resonated, but maybe I need to open up my ears and my eyes a little bit and look deeper at their cards. And then closing out Wednesday for us in Project 70, of course, is the man who will forever overshadow and look over everyone's shoulder when it comes to Major League Baseball. We have Matt Taylor with his Babe Ruth. This, of course, is in Matt Taylor style. His cards are all going to look like this the remainder of the year. And the reason why I like this card is because you have Babe Ruth in the background overlooking Babe Ruth. But it's because Babe Ruth is an ever large presence in the game and he will forever be a large presence in the game. So this card speaks to Babe Ruth, but it also, in my opinion, speaks to the history of baseball for Babe Ruth. And so let's talk about giveaways here. I am also admittedly a little behind on announcing who the winners were from last Wednesday and last Friday. Topps releasing the print runs all at once throws off my schedule when it comes to figuring out the winners. But when it comes to last Monday's winner, Alex Pardee, the Brian Hayes, congrats to Chris Thompson for winning that card free for me. And I will have within the next 24 to 48 hours the winners announced from the Wednesday and the Friday cards last week. But here it is. Tonight's giveaway, of course, is exclusive to everyone on my Discord server. Of course, Discord's free to join. My server is CRT space Sportscards. There's going to be a link in the description below for this video. And by the way, there are only usually around 60 to 75 guesses per episode right now. So there's a very, very good chance you could win this card for free. So join the discussion around Project 70 on my Discord server and have a chance to win that Matt Kemp by Imsbands. I want to buy this card. I want to put that card on my buy list because I owe it to Imsbands to learn more about his cards, and I'm going to start right now with that Matt Kemp. With that, have a fantastic evening. Let's enjoy the last couple of days of 3 cards per day, and I will see you back on Friday evening for episode number 32 of the Project 70 Show.